can you imagine how fabulous it would be on election night to see the red, white and blue in Fermanagh-south Tyrone? Yeah. What an absolutely fabulous thing that would be. And I'll probably be sitting in a TV studio somewhere commenting on what's going on across Northern Ireland, God willing. And I'll be always, as I was the last time, keeping a very tight eye on Fermanagh-south Tyrone. But I have the confidence, and I am genuine about this, and Lord Morrow has said that we're energised about taking this seat back. And when I listen to people talk about sectarian headcounts, particularly those in Sinn Féin, that's very hard to take. That's very hard to take. Because the only one thing that Michelle Gildernew has delivered for this constituency over this past 5 years was a hunger strike parade in Derrylin. That's all she's delivered for this constituency over this past 5 years. And she was very proud of it at the time, very proud that she was bringing everybody to Derrylin. And Tom and Morris and myself stood with the victims that morning in Derrylin in the Church of Ireland in a very dignified way, and we praised God and allowed the rest to do what they had to do. But you know, that is all she has delivered over this past 5 years. Freddie's quite right. She is like an apparition that appears every 5 years. We haven't seen a hit nor hair of her. I asked Morris from time to time, does he see her around Dungannon? Apparently not. So I'm not quite sure where she is over the past 5 years. But she has failed this constituency. She has failed the people of this constituency. She has not allowed a voice to be heard from this constituency in the House of Commons. And to finish off, I want to tell you a story about a young girl from Dungannon who contacted me about a year ago. She was involved in some youth organisation. They were all going to Westminster from right across Northern Ireland. And part of their task was to set up an interview with their Member of Parliament in the House of Commons when they were over in London. Now, that young girl couldn't meet her representative in the House of Commons that day, so I got in touch with David Simpson and she had a conversation with him instead. But that's embarrassing for Fermanagh-south Tyrone, that we don't have a voice in Westminster when those young people are going across to get represented. So there are many challenges ahead. We know about all of the challenges ahead. We know what happened the last time, and we have to think about those. But you know, I'm more thinking about the opportunity that's in front of us in the coming weeks. And what an opportunity. And I want to see Tom Elliott returned as Member of Parliament for Fermanagh-south Tyrone on the 8th.